Let's get it. Let's get it. Go ahead and join the stream, friend. What the fuck?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you.
Why are you lying?
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
I am LSU.
I'm walking so fast.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
You got a big belly.
Facts. Wait, what happened, Jello?
He's being gay.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
From a year ago.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I ain't going down there. Fuck no, I'm not going down there.
What is that? You just being gay.
Oh,
I wouldn't have
fuck.
driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
I don't give a
Leave
fuck.
him alone. No better than him.
It did! Fuck. Hispanic?
The
Yeah.
truth is,
Who, me?
Yeah.
even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had
nice.
questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
It makes me question.
Makes you question what?
It makes me want to see you more.
No.
The house was exactly like I remember,
Nah.
the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Nah, she's been playing with me this whole time.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Alright. I'm ready for this. Nah, I ain't doing it. Y'all think I'm stupid? I ain't gonna open some door. I ain't gonna open some random door. Look at this. Look at this.
It's not a horror game, so.
What's this? Missing. Who's missing? Why is there so many of this? I'm really about to be missing for no reason. You know what? I'll do it. Open this door. But I bet I'm never coming out of this house again. I'll tell you that right now. Wait, what's that down there? Back door. Wait, so they must have an animal. What? What? No! I
The
don't want to go
used to be a
down!
lot easier when I was 11.
Oh, crap.
It's too late.
How do you feel that you I feel chill.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Yeah, I did for a good second. I was
For
like,
the first time in
man, I
years.
feel like I'm a real man now.
I felt like I was home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Can I open the door?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Why are rooms locked like that?
They already said earlier that she wasn't allowed into most of the rooms.
Oh no, that's
Great
scary.
Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
That basement looks scary. That's a tough TV. Mine's is. Yo, look at this TV. Can y'all see the TV yet?
I used to have a TV like that. When I was younger.
It's on big. Hey. Rhyming and stuff. Yeah.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
I'm gonna wait for something to come off that box and just bite you in your face.
Why you gotta be mean like that?
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Yo, I don't know why it's just like this game is creeping me out.
I don't like bugs. Stop.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Boy, this is tough.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
His whole game just loaded.
What is this my room? Molly.
I think that was her brother's room.
Nah, that's his Molly.
I think that was her room.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. My grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
That's creepy.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of. The last time I was in Edith Senior's room, I was 10
They can
and
hear
she was
you on
painting my
the
portrait.
on the broadcast.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Oof. Oh, so you talk about her family from the past.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never
Guys,
believed
you
him.
still there?
Yeah, I am.
What you doing?
Watching
Turns
you
out,
play the game
my
that
mom
you
was
say
really
you
good
wanna
at
grab
keeping
your bank with.
secrets.
So you're just that interested in the game?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
I like the game, but I just need to see if there's really, like...
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh, this is creepy.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
What? Why'd you say it like that? Why did she say it like
I
that?
grew
Why'd
up
she have
looking
to
at
say it
Molly's
like
room
that?
through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
The chair.
Huh?
Being inside for the first time, I
Read
felt
the
like
chair.
I'd stepped behind a painting.
No, you can't. It goes away. And she's talking anyway. So many bugs.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here.
That's a whole scorpion.
Mm-hmm.
Little bro is weird.
Alright,
Shut your mouth.
I think I did it. I searched the room.
Then go back to the door.
Before my mom sealed the doors.
You don't
December
remember where you came out of,
13th,
do you?
1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was
Oh,
starving,
man. Oh,
so I
man.
looked around for something to eat.
Oh, man.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
I feel smaller.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh, this was her
I kept
bathroom.
eating and eating.
That's nasty.
I ate a lot of things that night.
That's nasty.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Ah, god dang it.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
How do I...
You even supposed to be in the tree?
Hmm.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Rabbits.
Yeah, dinner time.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. What? What am I supposed to be doing here? This isn't good.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seeds.
This is not easy.
It doesn't look easy.
Huh?
It doesn't look easy.
Oh my god, I want to eat you. Just go on my belly. You won't go on my belly.
I
Dinner
tore
time.
off her flipper, and it tasted really good. out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Where am I? I think I'm a squid. I'm a squid!
Now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh, this is so weird. It feels weird. It feels weird.
I was big and I moved real quiet.
You're mine.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. Passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
You gotta go up to the very top and then go to the left of all the stories, and then you'll see your story that has a plus. You click that, and then you'll be able to add stuff at the bottom left.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
That's how you do it. Ew, toilet. Oh, that's so creepy.
I got closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Wow. Wow.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Well, that was something. How do you feel about that? Guys, how do you feel about what just happened?
Oh, what, the fact that she was an octopus and then everybody started screaming?
And no, she ate the people. And then she went into her room.
I can't
And then she
describe
went
it,
into her
but
own room.
I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
That's strange.
You didn't see the ending of that?
The fact that she was writing.
The fact that she was a cannibal. Can I leave now? Can I leave her room? Okay.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Dang.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Whew.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace. There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
What?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Fort Calvin. Fort Sam.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
You falling asleep, guys?
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
They keep going until I jump off. I can know this part. Oh wait, both feet, hot.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Poor guy.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Huh?
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
The game is so tricky with the way you control things.
passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
This is pretty tough.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Bam, 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 pow, chickity, pow, pow, pow. I got skills, don't I?
Oh dear!
Oh, yep, nope, you're dead.
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Crutch gang, that's me. Yeah.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And whoever he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Oh, Barbara's thick.
She played her part beautifully.
You saw it too, didn't you?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oh man. Oh man. I don't want to go over there and die. Creepy.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Jesus, that was horrible. Horribly sad.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
I said it was gonna be creepy.
I didn't think it was gonna be creepy.
You're like, this good. This is. You're like, this is. This is a regular story. Got it. Oh man, the basement! You really left me? You really left me?
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Okay.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more.
Secret hatch? Alright. Can I get off? Is there a way for me to just stop playing? Fuck it.